channel. My name is ChukwumaijemNwosu, and today we have a very interesting one. We're going to be talking about money. I always think money is very interesting because it's something everybody wants to have. It's something everybody wants to be in contact with. It's something most people want to have close proximity to, and is something that people hope to dominate, and be in control of. So today we're going to be talking about how to access thousands of dollars, opening and using your Fidelity brokerage account, right? So basically, you could need thousands of dollars for so many things. You could need it to start a mobile car wash business, a mobile detailing business. You could need a couple of thousands of dollars or a lot of thousands of dollars to start a tow truck company. You could need it for to start an online boutique, to start a waist trainer business. Whatever it is that you want to start, you need money. Most things we do in this world requires money. You could be a beautiful soul. You could be Mother Teresa, but whatever good you're trying to do in this world, you're going to need money. So today, I'm going to be teaching or showing the process that I went through to secure, a couple of thousands from using my Fidelity brokerage account. I'm going to show you the step by step process, what to do, how to go about this, because at the end of the day, what you want is to get access to that free money, because that's what credit is. Credit is free money. To get that money that you can use to make more money. That's the goal. If you're just trying to get this money to spend it, sorry to disappoint you. This is not that channel. This is not that episode. This is not that talk. This is not free money. This is for people with the mindset that they want to access capital to proceed to make more capital. So this is it. So you're trying to get free yourself. You're trying to get to the real American dream, not the house and all that. That is not the American dream, in my opinion. The American dream, the real American dream, based on the history books I read, is into business. Being able to build an income generating apparatus or machine that spits out money every month to look after you, to look after your family, your wife, your children, your generation, your parents. That is the American dream. Somewhere along the way, someone twisted the American dream and basically propagated this message saying that the American dream is about owning a house. I don't think so. That is not a dream. Well, you can buy a house as much as you could buy a house and basically extrapolate the equity in that house. I don't think that's a dream. When you go to the top of the top, most rich people that buy houses, most of them, they even the ones that finance their house, it's easier to sell them those houses because most of them can afford to pay cash. So that's not something that they lose sleep over at night. But when you go down to the part where on the $500,000 homes and under, the people in that area, they're struggling in life, as far as like the financial burden is quite a lot for $500,000 house for, say, someone that makes about anywhere from 50 to, let's say, $250,000. It might not be a struggle, but if anything happens to that employment status, they cannot afford to keep that house. Whereas someone that makes upwards to the tune of $10 million, if they buy a $5 million penthouse, they could always afford to go around that. So with that, let's get started. The first thing I want to point out about this is that for this to work, you have to pay your bills on time. I'll repeat that again. For this strategy to work, for you to be able to access thousands, opening and using your Fidelity brokerage account, you have to pay your bills on time. I'm talking about your rent. I'm talking about your credit card bills. I'm talking about your being positive with your bank and in good standing. I'm talking about your internet bills, talking about your cell phone bills, your home phone bills, if you have a home phone, just any bill. If you have loans, paying those loans on time. You don't have to pay off the whole loan, but just be on time, be in good standing with the financial institution that is offering that loan. So you need to be in good standing with all your bills and be ahead. You can do it like someone like myself. This is going to be an entirely different video that I'm going to make. But one of the ways to actually be noticed by financial institutions and lending institutions and basically service providing houses like your ComEd and the rest of them is by paying your bills a couple of months ahead. Like myself, my light bill. I don't use a lot of light. I'm a single guy. I live in a one-bedroom apartment. And over here, my light bill is not much because I'm very frugal and I try to keep, expense down, not intentionally, but actually just out of habit. I turn off the lights where I'm not, when they're not in use. And if I'm not in a room, I don't need to be there and the light doesn't need to be on. So, to quit from rambling, so you need to pay your bills on time, preferably keep a couple of months ahead, and that will put you in very good standing, and that would single you out to most of these institutions that you're a good person to bet on. The second thing you need to do is, once this part is, if this applies to you and you have this criteria met, the next part is to apply online or through the app for the Fidelity brokerage account. So basically, it's an account that you open when you want to make some investment. So back in the day, to invest money, you had to go have something like a financial advisor or one of these account managers. And I think Charles Schwab brought an end to that and changed the whole game. So now you could actually manage your own investment yourself. You could open something like a Fidelity brokerage account, invest your own stocks, move the money around however you wish. So yes, so to open that account, you have to apply online on a computer, PC, Mac, whatever you use. Open that account, fill in the information, put in, it's going to ask you a couple of questions, fill out those information, or you could do it on an app, fill out the information and get the account started. Okay. And then next thing you need to do is that you're going to enter the requested information. Like it's going to ask for your social security number because this is an outlet that you can use to actually make significant income. So it's going to ask you for that. Then the next thing you're going to have to do, you're going to have to link your bank account to this account or your debit card so that you can be able to move money into this brokerage account. The money you're going to move into the brokerage account is going to be used for trading. Okay. Because there's no point moving money in there if you're not planning to invest. The goal of basically linking your bank account to the brokerage account or your debit card is to be able to move money from your bank account into the brokerage account so you could trade, so you could make investments, so you could put money in places for a rainy day or later during retirement or just any day you need them in the future. So basically, when you put this money into these financial assets, they hold more value than cash. So the rich use this as income. Um, in most cases, regular folks are advised to invest, but I would say most of these things are better used as income, right? But if you have no choice, invest. It's not a bad idea to start early. Okay, then the next step you want to do is you want to transfer either minute. When I mean minute, I mean money you can afford to lose into this brokerage account. When I started, I remember when I first started investing, I remember the first amount of money I pulled into this brokerage account, I believe was about almost $2,000 I put in the brokerage account, right? Now, that's, minute to some people. That might be a major dollars for some others. So you could put anywhere from, I believe, $50 to, whatever. So yeah, so you could put some minute amount of money, something you could afford to lose, or you could go for a significant sum. Significant sum meaning for the average American anywhere for $10,000 cash plus, right? So you could put that in that account, right? So once you put minute or significant amount of money into that account, is to invest safely based on facts. I cannot stress that enough. You need to invest safely based on facts, data, and statistics. You need to pay attention, right? If you don't know what you're doing, it's best to mirror the trade of people that are well versed in this area. So this might be that part that requires you to go networking, to meet with people, to learn, to join some blog sites, to go into rooms in something like public house where you can meet other people that have similar interests, going into like trade chats and stuff like that to for different stocks, and seeking advice from regular Americans or non-Americans like yourself. So once you get to that point, you have to invest safely based on facts, data, and statistics. And once you do this, that limits, it does not eliminate, it limits your chances of losing your money. Investment is a risky game, and it would tell you that when you sign up for the Fidelity brokerage account. Okay? So, for example, I played safe. I played it safe when I started by investing in Apple. I believe the Apple symbol was APPL, still is. And I invested in Coca Cola, and the symbol for Coca-Cola is KO, I believe. And I invested in a company called Triple M or MMM, and I believe their symbol is MMM, but the company is known as 3M. They make glass sheets, they make your glue, they make your tape, they make your stickies, they make all this stuff that you use around the house, just little things that you use. Let me see if I can find something made by 3M. I can't see anything right now, but 3M makes a lot of stuff, tapes. They make numerous stuff that we use in everyday life. Okay, they make your. I think they make some Sharpies. They make the glue pen. They make so many things. So there's a company that has a very good track record of positive investor outcome at the end of the day. So 3M, Coca-Cola, Apple are companies that I believe they're very indispensable, and you want to look into those for that safety and fact, data, statistic based investment. Okay. And then the next step is you have to understand, and I believe as you register or you sign up, they're going to let you know that investment is a risky game. And because you have less than $25,000, you are only afforded 3 to 4 trades a week. Now, if you want to trade like a professional trader and you want to trade more than 3 to 4 times a week, you would have to have more than uh, $25,000, at least $25,000 in the brokerage account. So with that sum of money, you could trade as frequently as you want. Now remember, as you trade, if that balance falls below $25,000, you cannot. So you want to pay attention to that. Then the next thing you want to do, you want to play around the app or the website and get comfortable with the terminologies, the lingo, and the rules to the trade. So you want to see what's going on. You want to click at different columns and bars and links and stuff like that and tabs and see what's going on so that you can get comfortable, right? You could understand what is going on so you could be well versed, or at least be on your way to being well versed with financial investment and financial products. Okay. And then the next step is that once you've met most of these criteria, you pay your bills on time, you've applied, you've moved money into this account, you're now doing your thing, you've put some money in Triple M, you've put some money in Apple, you've put some money in Coca-Cola, you found other safe stocks and companies to invest in and other financial products. Now the next step is to apply for the Fidelity. Uh, uh, you have to apply for the Fidelity credit card. Okay, Fidelity has a credit card. Okay, so you can take advantage of that credit card by either applying directly to Fidelity, or if you're such an outstanding client, they're gonna send you an offer. You might be an outstanding client, but you never receive an offer. You might just have to reach out to Fidelity and apply for that card. In my case, I, they contacted me and made me the offer to apply for the credit card, which I did, and once I applied for the credit card, they started me off with really high credit limit. When I started back then, I started with a credit limit of $7,000. So that was pretty good, and then it grew from there. So yeah, so when you apply for that credit card, Okay, so you take advantage of it, which is you seeking out Fidelity to apply for that credit card, or they send you the offer. And if you're a client that is in good standing, you are responsible, you're a law-abiding citizen, you do your part financially, you should have no problem getting the offer from them. Fidelity is one of those companies, they watch you and see your, and they will reach out to you and say, hey, here's this credit card we have for offer. Would you like it? And then you apply, you get it, and that's done. Okay. So now you have the credit card. Okay. And I forgot to mention that there's a requirement actually to even get this credit card. I believe. I think your credit score has to be like in the 600 range. Because when I got it, I believe my credit score was in the 650 range. I was one of those people. I messed up my credit back when I was in college, right? I didn't understand credit. I just came from a third world country, so-called developing country, whatever, Nigeria, and I never had a job. I never worked a job a day in my life. I hustled over there. I knew how to make money, but the system here was something I needed to get used to. So I didn't understand how credit worked, and my dad just told me, "Oh, just pay your bills." This that wasn't sufficient enough, but no excuses. I messed up my credit. I wouldn't say I messed it up, but I just did not understand how to use it, and it took years and going into other ventures to start getting a grasp of it. I'm still not there. I'm still learning new things every day, but I'm better than the average person at this point. So you need a score of about 650, I believe. You got to be in the 600 range with your activity on the Fidelity brokerage account to even get recognized or have the possibility of getting this offer. Okay, and then once you've met that requirement, being around the 600 range, you will now they probably get you started with what they started me with then, similar to about I believe about $7,000. They're gonna start you with. I'm guessing if you were under 600, they probably won't offer you the card, or they will start you with a lower amount. But they started me with that, and I hope they start you with that too or more. So yes, and this goes. This credit could go as much as 25, 50, 100,000. It keeps growing. So eventually you could apply for credit increase, or just based on your activity. If you're very forthright and you pay your bills, and Fidelity will see that you're in good standing, and they will increase your credit limit. Okay. And now you have access to that money. That's free money just from your activity on their brokerage account. You get this free money to go and make more money. Remember, this is not money to spend. This is not money to flex. This is not money to buy handbags, purse, go on vacations. This is not money to ride a nice car, buy sneakers and stuff like that. This is money to take it and make more money. Look at it like seed money, capital. That's if you want to. You don't have to. You could just leave it as a credit card that you use sparingly for whatever. Okay. Now that money is available for you to make more money. It's not available, like I just stated earlier. It's not for fun. This is just seed money. Just in case you're somebody that's looking for that 2,000, 5,000, 7,000, $10,000 loan and nobody will give it to you. This is one way to go about it. Putting some money into the Fidelity account, anywhere from $50 to $1,000 to $2,000, just investing and then being able to access this $7,000 to $10,000 or more or less, and using it to basically pursue other money making ventures or capital generating endeavors that you plan to go after. All right. So that's about it. So basically, you're gonna basically have a card like this, and then you're gonna use this. You're basically gonna turn this card into this, into cash. Okay. So card into cash. Go make more of this and put it back on the card. And then Fidelity is happy, you're in good standing, you have more cash, the world's a better place. All right, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, dislike, leave a comment in the comment section. Contact me through Instagram if you have any questions for me, you need more tips. I'm going to be bringing you more credit card hacks and more ways to fund your business, because I believe one of the most important facets of United States living and the life of America is business. I believe that schools and everybody should push more business endeavors in youth and the citizens of the United States. All right. Well, this is the Solutionist channel. I have another channel. It's called ChukwumaijemNwosu. That's business class. Check it out. In that channel, I show young men how to move and build a personality that is surrounded around business, how to dress, how to, you know, how to cater to your appearance, and how to do so many things behaviorally, what to look out for in society to put yourself in a vantage point to benefit from what this world has to offer in abundance. Well, thanks again for watching today, and I hope to see you guys, lovely people, in the next video. Ciao.